Hi guys, so I wanted to share with you quickly how you can use modeling paste with your stencils. So you can just use kind of whatever stencil you want. I did this on the front and I used this really beautiful stencil that I got from Homemade Charlotte. So I just want to add a little bit on the back. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do maybe like this guy here. Okay, and you're going to need a palette knife for this, and you also need some modeling paste. I did tint this, so I just squirted a little bit of this paint, the Deco Arts Premium Paint, into this little container. So it's all ready to go. And I'm just going to load my palette knife right on my modeling paste on my palette knife. And you just hold it tight, so you want to hold your stencil really tight to your surface. That's super duper important. Actually, I like this one a little bit better. And we're just going to press it down tight, and then you're going to take it and you're going to apply it like you're buttering your toast. So just put a little bit of modeling paste out and then drag it. And you want it to kind of seep through all the crevices of your stencil, okay? And if you see like that area there needs some, so I'll just put a little bit on there and then just go back over it. And you can tape these other parts of the stencil that you don't want to use. If you're doing this for the first time, it can be a little bit tricky just to get the stencil that you want. But I love working with modeling paste. I think that it adds really beautiful texture. Now you're going to lift it up. And if you did your job right, and you didn't get too much on there, should be fine. So there we go. Okay. So it looks pretty good. I will take that. That's totally fine with me. Okay, and then you want to get this right off of your stencil. It doesn't take this very long to dry. And you can come in with like a brush and just brush this off. You know, the parts that you don't like. I like that. I think it's good. I don't like things totally perfect, so it's right up my alley. And you just want to make sure the other side's dry if I was going to stencil this side too. So we'll set that aside to dry. And then you need to get down to cleaning your stencil off because you don't want it to dry with a modeling paste. It will ruin your stencil. So I just like to spray mine down with my little spray bottle. And then I just get baby wipes, or you could use a rag. I just have some baby wipes from my classes I teach, so I always have a ton of them, so I want to use them up. So we'll take this and we're just going to wipe it off. And if you didn't want to waste the modeling paste that's on here, you could just put it on another project. I did that here with this other stencil that I had. So this is actually with modeling paste, and it has letters on it or text, so you can do that too. That's a good way to use it up and add it to another piece of art. I don't use stencils as much as I used to though, just because I want to have a lot of ownership of my art, but they are fun to use, and I like using them on covers and things like that. But they're fun, and there's some pretty ones. People have made really gorgeous ones, and you just want to be gentle with your stencil, and then you can put her away. And you can wipe it off again if you need to. Sometimes I have to wipe off the back if I did a really thick application, but we can turn it over, and I should wipe off the back of this one. So we'll just go in and very gently just go over. It's a lot easier with things that aren't so delicate, but this works very well. So that's it. It looks great. Perfect. Okay, so I hope that you use lots of modeling paste and lots of paint and stencils and create your own beautiful works of art. Happy creating. Bye-bye.